Wedding season is coming up, so on today's video I am going to do a try-on haul of 5 different dresses that I bought from Showpo so you can see how they look. These are all dresses that I bought myself and I already know which one is the one, but I am so curious to know which one you think I should wear to the wedding, so please let me know in the comments. Because I ordered so many dresses, I got free shipping from Showpo. I did pay for express shipping that ended up being like $3 to $4, so I thought it was worth it, and it arrived super quickly. It took like 2-3 days, something like that. The quality of all the dresses feels very nice. All of them have very different fabrics. I think there's only 2 that have the same fabric, which is a little bit lighter, which I think that still looks very nice. However, I do think that the dresses that have thicker fabrics look way more expensive. Let's start with the first dress. This first dress is the whole reason why I ordered dresses from Showpo. I was very lost on what I wanted and I came across this dress in a different color and I fell in love with it. They have a silver version that I thought it was absolutely beautiful, which is very rare because I always tend to wear gold. I even knew exactly what kind of makeup I wanted, what kind of hairstyle I wanted, but unfortunately it was out of stock on my size, and I thought I would try this color on, and then I already knew exactly what my size was and how it looked and all of that. What I didn't think of is that this green golden color, it's definitely, in my opinion, not my color. I don't think it flatters me. I think it makes me look off and a little bit sick. It's not that I look bad, it's just I look off, and that's because even though I am very fair, I do have olive skin, and this kind of green just brings that out and makes me look weird. Of course, I wanted to include it in this video because I think it's a beautiful dress. I love how thick the fabric is. It's one of the most comfortable dresses that I've ever tried on. Honestly, it's so soft, it hugs your curves. I love the split, it's not too high, the fabric falls nicely into the floor, and it's just simple, and I think you can make it look a little bit edgy, which is what I loved about this dress. I am laughing at myself right now because in my mind I was trying to move away from wearing a black dress because I always tend to go for black, and I've been trying so hard to get out of my comfort zone with colors. And as you can see, my color palette was basically navy blue and black and just one burgundy that I thought it was going to be my favorite. But let's move on to that one. So this dress is actually really pretty. It's more comfortable than I expected, and I think the cut is very flattering for my body shape. If you have an hourglass body, tulip skirts and wrap dresses are going to be super flattering on you. However, I felt that it was a little bit meh. Like nothing was really happening with the dress. I thought it was beautiful, but it didn't make me feel amazing. I do, however, love the neckline on this dress. It's kind of a corset, but it's super comfortable to wear. I think it makes your breasts look really, really nice. And I love that this calic kind of neckline, it's over the top and it's not really the neckline. So your breasts look beautiful, and that detail just softens everything and make it look very romantic, which I really, really like. It makes me want to try more clothes like that for my everyday wear. This is one of the dresses that have lighter fabric that I told you about, which is maybe the reason why I didn't think it was doing a lot for me. In my opinion, it was okay, but it wasn't wow. On my usual everyday clothes, I am a size 12, Australian 12, US 8, and I did check this size chart on Showpo, and because of the measurements I ordered all of them in a size 14. I thought they were all going to be a little bit too big, however they all fit really nicely. So I would say that the sizes run a little bit small. Make sure to check your measurements, check the size chart, because even though you can get a refund from Showpo, you do have to pay for it. So if you're not in Australia, that can get quite expensive, or even if you are in Australia, you will have to pay for the return if you end up exchanging or returning. So just keep that in mind and try to check the size chart before you choose your size. So forget about your normal size and just do the measurements. I think that is my best advice. So let's move on to one of the navy dresses. I am kind of falling in love with navy. I think it's a great way to wear something that is still dark but it's not black. At least gives you a little bit of everything, and I am kind of surprised, on my humble opinion, how good navy looks on me. I think black it's very elegant and I'm still very into black, but I think navy makes me look expensive, and I'm going to show you in the next dress. But for this one, there's not a lot to say. It has the same fabric as the burgundy one. I think the cut is nice at the bottom. I think it's very flattering for my body shape. However, I think the top is weird. I don't know if it's just made for someone that has smaller breasts, but I think it was weird that it doesn't fit nicely in the top. So I wouldn't recommend that you get this one unless you really have smaller breasts, and even then I think you can find better dresses than this one, just because this top looked a little bit weird to me. So if you like this dress and you like this fabric, I suggest maybe try on the burgundy one. I think you'd be better off with that dress, and that would be more flattering than this one. The next dress is the only black dress that I got. I got it because I thought the model looked fantastic in this dress, and they only had it in black. And I was a little bit disappointed. I have to say that I thought it was going to be more flattering. I thought it was going to look better. Again, I think it's one of those dresses that is made for people with smaller breasts. Even though it looks okay, I do love the neckline, and I think it's very flattering on people with an hourglass shape like myself, because it has this mesh underneath. If you're wearing a bra, or if I move too much, you can see my underboob through the mesh, and I don't think that's flattering, and I don't think it looks good. So I don't know about that. That really threw me off. I also have a short torso, and the sleeves were a little bit too long for me, and so they kind of fit a little bit weird. But you could get it tailored, or if you have a longer torso, that wouldn't be the problem. The fabric on this one, it's thick, so it's not going to be showing every single texture that you might have in your body, which I really appreciate. Even though I like it, I don't think it looks as good as it looks in the model, and it was going to make me feel a little bit conscious all the time, because if you can see my underboob, then if I move too much and I want to dance, and I want to not think about that. If you have bigger breasts like me, or even bigger, then stay the hell away from this dress, because you're very likely going to flush someone. Now let's move on to the next dress, which is actually my favorite, but please let me know in the comments if I am making a mistake and you think that I should keep a different one, or if you have suggestions on something different that would look better. This is a velvet navy dress. I don't know if you have ever tried something velvet before, but the way this hugs your curves is delicious, because it's so comfortable, guys. I can't express how comfortable I feel in this dress. Not just because the design is quite simple in a way, it just makes me feel good, but also because the fabric is thick enough that smooths everything out. It looks so elegant, high-end, and expensive. If I see someone with this dress, I think they'd spend a lot more money on it. And also, it's a fabric that is stretchy, so you can eat, you can dance, you can move, and it's still going to be flattering on you. I think this is beautiful, and I think the simplicity of the dress makes the fabric shine, and that's what makes it look so expensive, and that's why I love it so much. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, let me know with a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!